Rahul Gandhi launched a scathing attack on the Narendra Modi government during the Aakrosh rally at the Ramlila Maidan in the capital. He slammed the Modi government for spreading lies across the country and failing to deliver on its promises. He also took on the Prime Minister over his recent visit to China, saying that the visit lacked any agenda. Rahul Gandhi also raised the issue of women's security and said that for the very first time India was shamed on the global stage over the issue. The Congress president also attacked the Modi government for compromising constitutional institutions and filling up top posts with people from the RSS. Here are some highlights from his speech at the Ramlila Maidan.
चार सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जज पहली बार जनता के सामने आते हैं। आमतौर से जनता जज के पास न्याय के लिए जाती है। 70 साल में पहली बार हिंदुस्तान में सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जज हाथ जोड़कर हिंदुस्तान की जनता के सामने आते हैं और कहते हैं, हिंदुस्तान की जनता, हम आपसे न्याय मांग रहे हैं। मोदी जी चुप। मोदी जी के मुंह से एक शब्द नहीं निकलता है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट के लोग जस्टिस लॉयर का नाम लेते हैं, कहते हैं कि कोर्ट पर दबाव डाला जा रहा है। नरेंद्र मोदी जी चुप। नीरव मोदी 20,000 करोड़ रुपए आपका पैसा उठा के ले जाता है, आपको लाइन में खड़ा करते हैं, आपसे कहते हैं काले धन के खिलाफ लड़ाई है। 500 रुपए, 1000 रुपए का नोट रद्दी कर रहा हूं, काले धन के खिलाफ हम लड़ाई लड़ रहे हैं। हिंदुस्तान की पूरी जनता खड़ी हो जाती है लाइन में, जेब में से पैसा निकालकर बैंक में डालती है। कुछ ही महीने पहले पता लगता है हिंदुस्तान की जनता का पैसा बैंक से सीधा नीरव मोदी के जेब में गया और नीरव मोदी हिंदुस्तान से भाग के लंदन चला गया। आप मुझे बताओ, देश के चौकीदार ने जो भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ लड़ते हैं, इन्होंने नीरव मोदी के बारे में एक लाइन बोली, एक शब्द बोला।
Supriya Bharadwaj joins me live from the Ramlila Maidan. Also joining us are our panelist Sanjay Jha, spokesperson of the Congress, as well as Syed Zafar Islam from the BJP. Before I go to the gentlemen, let me cut across to Supriya. Supriya, a power-packed attendance by all senior Congress leaders that we saw on stage along with Rahul Gandhi. The objective was quite clear, no holds barred attack on the Modi government.
Well, absolutely, yes, Vedika. As far as this entire Aakrosh rally is concerned, it was the launch of the Congress's Mission 2019. After Rahul Gandhi spoke, the next person who spoke was Mr. PC Chako, who went ahead and said that now you take this message to the states, to the districts, to the block level, where you have to go and tell people that Congress is ready to fight this battle against BJP. Interestingly, Congress president, after finishing his speech, came back and recollected as to how in Karnataka his charter plane nosedived and how he had thought that today it's going to be all over, but then somewhere he felt that he should go to Kailash Mansarovar, and now he's going to go to Kailash Mansarovar's yatra for 15 days or so after the Karnataka polls are over. And here the message which was being sent was that Congress is a big happy family where everybody, whether senior or junior, are more than welcome, and they have to fight together against BJP. The call has been given by the Congress president as far as 2019 battle is concerned, and yes, it was a very scathing attack which was launched by Congress's top leadership on the BJP as well as Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
Supriya, thanks for joining us live. Let's just listen to Rahul Gandhi and what he had to say about taking a break, announcing it before the people after the Karnataka election results are out.
आधा घंटा बात करता है। 3 दिन पहले हम कर्नाटक जा रहे थे और हवाई जहाज में थे और हवाई जहाज यूं नीचे की ओर गया, 8000 फुट नीचे गिरा। मैं हवाई जहाज में बैठा था तो मैंने सोचा चलो गाड़ी गई। फिर जैसे मैंने सोचा गाड़ी गई, मेरे दिमाग में आया कि मुझे कैलाश जाना है, कि मुझे कैलाश मानसरोवर जाना है, तो मुझे आपसे 10-15 दिन की लीव चाहिए होगी कर्नाटक के चुनाव के बाद, कि मैं कैलाश मानसरोवर जाके वापस आ जाऊं।
Mr. Islam, I think the single biggest point that Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi, Dr. Manmohan Singh were making through their speeches today was what they allege is the silence of the Prime Minister over key issues.
See, Prime Minister does not speak every day, and Prime Minister is not supposed to speak on every day. But Prime Minister speaks when it is warranted, and Prime Minister, the Honorable Prime Minister has spoken whenever it was warranted, and he's spoken on every simple subject. He was referring about the rape has taken place in various states, and the Honorable Prime Minister has a very strong statement against those culprits, and also amended the law to ensure that the women's rights and protection is important for this for everyone. So Rahul Gandhi is trying to mislead the people, and while the Honorable Prime Minister speaks whenever it is warranted to convey the message, and that's why the trust the Congress has lost in the eyes of the people of this country. Let me tell you, Mr. Sanjay Jha was talking about that we cannot take care of the Red Fort. I think, Mr. Sanjay Jha, we were on your channel and many other channels, we were there on debate. Again, he is trying to mislead. The Red Fort is very much in the custody of the ASI. Please do not mislead the people of this country. If at all you want to see something which we can spread, like yesterday, we achieved electrification of every village. We are not tom-tomming.
All right.
It has appeared in every newspaper. I can show you. Can you just zoom it?
I will in a moment, Mr. Islam, but before that, let me go across to Mr. Sanjay Jha.
I want to show...
No, Mr. Islam, I'll be back in a moment.
You must show it to that every village has been electrified. We are not tom-tomming. The media is writing. Yet, Mr. Sanjay Jha has only one thing to criticize us. And that is something which we want to highlight the people of this country. That's why they are losing confidence of the people of this country.
All right. So, Mr. Sanjay Jha, Rahul Gandhi comes out, talks about unfulfilled promises, empty promises, and then goes on to say that this year is going to be the Congress's year. We're going to win the states that go to elections. We're going to win the Lok Sabha. Now, this is a very big assurance and promise by your Congress president, isn't it?
Bedi, let me tell you this, that the ground realities are so different from the way Narendra Modi comes and misleads the people. I mean, you know, I can tell you Mr. Gandhi has highlighted the serious crisis of joblessness, which is destroying the future of millions of young people in our country. By now, Mr. Modi had promised 800 lakh jobs, and what they have provided is 4 lakh jobs. Look at the way Mr. Modi lied to the farmers of India on the minimum support price being 50% over the cost of production. A brazen lie. He misled the rural community of our country where 70% of India lives. The middle class of this country has been extorted on fuel prices while the government taxed and taxed and taxed us all while the global crude oil price was falling. You think the people don't know? You think people can't see this, see through these hoodwinking tactics by the government? And look at the young students of our country, exam leaks, SSC, CBSE, you know what's going on. And you know, when you look at the Dalits of India, the minorities of this country, ask them, they're terrified, they're scared, they have been hounded, they have been killed, they have been lynched. And the kind of hate speeches that you have heard from the BJP leaders, I mean, it's outrageous. It's an insult to Indian democracy and our constitution. There is change in the air. India is looking for a new Prime Minister.
Can I just come in, please?
We'll have a new Prime Minister.
In a moment, Mr. Islam.
Let me expose Congress.
In a moment, Mr. Islam, let him complete.
Re-electing the Congress government. Just 1 minute, just 1 minute.
Yes,
just
go ahead,
1
Mr.
minute.
Jha.
Can I finish, Islam? Can you please be decent for a change?
All right, gentlemen. Yeah. Mr. Jha,
so
go ahead.
Let me tell you, when Mr. Gandhi speaks as the Congress president, and he says with full responsibility that we are winning not just Karnataka, we're going to win Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan and Mizoram. You're going to see a new, I would say a very new country in 2019. India deserves better than lies, criminality in politics, corruption which is being tried to forcibly be concealed. Look at the Piyush Goyal issue that Mr. Gandhi talked about, the Rafale deal, the GSPC scam, the Bidla Sahara diaries. There is a laundry list of corruption charges that this government has tried to muzzle, not letting it come in the public domain. But the reality is that this government is actually taking political funding by telling the people of India, I will not tell you who is funding us, by the fraudulent electoral bond scheme. So RTI has been diluted.
All right, so Mr. Islam, the allegation is there's a laundry list of corruption
to fight for a democracy
cases
and freedom.
Mr. Islam, the allegation being made is there's a laundry list of corruption cases, be it within the government as far as ministers is concerned. Is the allegation or outside? What is your response?
Well, the concerned person as well as our party has responded. These are malicious, atrocious, malified and purposely motivated allegation, because there is absolutely no truth in it. These are all to mislead the people of this country.
All right, but then why?
All
right, for a moment, if I can interject and ask you a question, Mr. Islam. When your party is trying to keep away from corruption, as you claim, while you have the Karnataka polls coming up, why have any link with the Reddys? If you're so clear about your stand as far as corruption is concerned, why be associated with any of the Reddy brothers? Yeah. Why have them even candidates on your list?
See, those who have been convicted, I'm saying those who have been convicted by the law of this land cannot find a place in Bharatiya Janata Party as a member or even as a supporter. But those who have not been, those who have merely charges, like Congress has always made allegation and put frivolous charges against such people, let the court decide, let the law decide if anybody has done crime or done corruption. If somebody has been convicted, let the law of the land will take its own course. But let me tell you, Mr. Sanjay Jha was talking about minorities, that how they have protected the minorities. Only few days ago, his own senior leader, Salman Khurshid, what was he talking about minority? They had blood all over of minorities, how they have been slaughtered during riots by the Congress regime, and everyone knows about it. So please do not mislead the people. Everyone knows your reality, the ground reality. Had Rahul Gandhi been a good leader, he would have acknowledged that yes, we left the country in dark, but today there is electricity all over. Every village has been electrified by this government, and he should have acknowledged and appreciated the effort, not by criticizing all the time the government. Yes, as an opposition party, your responsibility to criticize, but as a responsible opposition party, you have to acknowledge that people are the beneficiary because of the government scheme, government policy and government's initiative and effort. The people of this country are the beneficiaries. That also you have to acknowledge.
Got a point that Mr. Islam, last word with Mr. Jha before I have to wrap up.
Same rhetoric, same sentence, same thing. You will be, this kind of gimmick will only backfire on you, or you will lose the election. Every single election you will lose. Take my word. Rahul Gandhi tried to motivate the people of the Congress party members, but nothing will work out. This kind of motivation will not work because he has to deliver first. He has to deliver, and he, as a leader, has failed miserably in the eyes of people of this country as well as.
All right, I find it's very interesting how the Congress says that Prime Minister Modi has failed as a leader, and then obviously the BJP comes out and says Rahul Gandhi has failed as a leader. Last word to you, Mr. Jha, before I need to wrap up.
Vaidhi, let me tell you, the beauty of democracy is that no matter who you are, Narendra Modi, 56 inch ki chhati or a 282 seat majority, the people of India and the voice of the common man, the middle class will be heard, not just a few select big business friends of Narendra Modi. India is going to vote for change. It's already ready. We can see it in the air. And I think the BJP is rattled because Mr. Gandhi, Dr. Manmohan Singh, Sonia Gandhi ji have all called a spade a spade. Narendra Modi and Amit Shah, their entire fake, fictitious Gujarat model implemented on India has endangered our country. Judiciary, police, institutions of governance, the RBI Election Commission, nobody, you know, what you see is what you don't get under Narendra Modi. And that is the tragedy of a great country like India. We will reclaim democracy, we will reclaim our institution, we will reclaim our great country which values freedom, equality, opportunity, secularism, liberalism back in 2019, starting with the Karnataka results.
All right, Mr.
Good days are going to come now.
All right, thank you so much for joining us. Well, Rahul Gandhi there sounding the poll bugle for 2019 with a promise before he left the dais that this year all the state elections will be won by his party. Only time will tell. We'll have to thank our panelists at this moment and slip into...
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.